Hello and welcome back to Mr. Caro Plays FM24. Today we're going to do the first part of our two-part series on what you need to do as soon as you start a new game. Now there are I'm going to do 5 steps in this video and then 5 steps in the second video. And the first of which is we're going to go to our club vision. The reason why this is important as it sets out objectives that we need to complete in order to obviously keep our job, but also to gain favor with the board, which could help with things such as, getting more transfer budget or whatever you go through your board request and see how it goes. If they hate you, then they're not going to give you many options, right? Whereas if they love you, they are going to give you options. So keeping with these objectives can only be a good thing. Now, the second thing we're going to go to is our training. And in our training specifically, we're going to look at mentoring. It's not something that perhaps you have to do when you first start out. However, I highly recommend it as a thing to do, because once you've set this either by yourself, or I tend to use Ask Assistant and then maybe move people around if I feel like it, that sets that into play. The longer you leave it, you probably will get prompted to do it, but it does have significant benefits, so it is worth doing. Now, the third thing I would do personally is again in training and over to coaches. Now, this is important because obviously as you progress, again, it's not something you would have to do when you first start. However, it is recommended because as you start to do training sessions, you want to make sure that you've got the best coaches for the job, especially when you look down at the bottom there and you've got your goalkeeper coach on, handling and distribution on 2 stars. Can we improve that? Let's have a look. So if we go down already, we've got it's not necessarily going to massively change it, but if we change this attribute over here, and then maybe even give it, so you've got 3 stars. So already upgraded it by 1 star. So had we have not have done that and we'd have played, progressed quite further into the game, we would have hindered a training attribute that could help our team to, progress in their training. Tip 4, we will go to tactics. This is an obvious one perhaps, but selecting a tactic from the off gives you the ability to see what players you need, what players you want to bring into your team. So if we go through the basic process without worrying too much for the specifics, and then we're then looking to see what players we've got that can play that position, right? That is important, and we do that now because then it tailors our ability to make transfers as we go forward. And talking of transfers, or at least clauses, that's the final tip for this video. We go to our transfers and we go over to our clauses. Now, Southampton is a good team for this because they have many clauses that are beneficial. Now, we got your 2 options there. Maybe you want to buy out a clause. In this case, we are looking at, can we make some early money that is worth it without having to, try and sell players that we've got. Now, we scroll down. There's a couple in here, for example, not going to make loads. And then we go over and you see them start to add up like £2.5 million there for 10% of his transfer fee. Now, he may move on. He's a player who could move on, but do we need that money now so that we can progress? We can progress back into the Premier League. Now, that's the last tip I'm going to give in this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button for more videos. Thank you and goodbye.